Hey guys, right now I'm in Brazil and I'm on the beach right now and I decided to come to this cafe and so I was journaling and a message came through and I want to talk about being intentional with your energy because I feel like moving without intentionality like kind of leaves everything in the open and in order to attract everything that you desire like you need to be intentional with your energy because it's easy to go on living just without having any plan, without having any idea of what you want to do. And it's okay, like you can live like that, but without knowing what you want and putting actions towards that, you kind of just end up confused and you kind of just end up in the air with things. When if you have an idea of what you want, it'll come quicker and you can live more happier experiences. And I know sometimes it's hard to know what you want exactly, but even just taking one step, like literally just one step towards what you want, brings you closer to becoming more of yourself because you can't know yourself until you try an action without movement. Literally, you're just standing there without movement, taking action. You're never going to get anywhere. You're just going to keep standing in the same spot. And obviously, we have free will. That's why everything is this way. It's the way the universe, the world is set up. It's for us to have free will. You know, it's our choice whether we want to make changes. It's our choice whether we want to move forward. So we can stand here. You can stand here forever. Or you can make even one move. And it doesn't have to necessarily be like be all end all. Like, you know, if you want to go back to school, you know, it's not that forever. And doing that, going to do that thing, to experience that experience, it makes you understand yourself better and understand more of what you want to experience in this world. And I guess I'm thinking about this because I'm here right now and I'm having like a really great time. But I know when I get back to my normal life, I have to decide what reality I want to live in because you can live the same life, you can have the same jobs, you can have the same people in your life, but it's about how you show up in your life that matters too. You have to be intentional about the person you want to be because I can show up and be around the same people, same job, and I can have a bad attitude about it. I can be like, oh, this is so stressful. I'm so hurt by all this stress and I never connect with anybody. Like I'm always feeling lonely. But if I were to be intentional with my energy and say, okay, today I'm going to show up happier. Today I'm going to find something to laugh about. Today I'm going to compliment somebody. And in that way, I'm making myself happy. I'm adding to my joy and becoming more of what I want to experience. Because if I'm going to work a job to figure out what I want to do, or just to see how it goes. Why am I going to do it half assed? If I'm going to do it, I'm going to go all in. And all in is with my energy too, showing up with my energy in a good way so that I have a good experience so I can know if it's for me or not. And once I've reached the end of it, once I've reached the peak of that experience, it'll lead me to the next thing. So it's literally like achievements, like little achievements. Like, what's gonna happen if I show up my best way this time? What's gonna happen if I show up my best way over here? And then I finally know, like, that version of me is possible. That version of me already exists, and now I can move on if I need to. Or maybe I want to experience it again, but in a different way. And so you have to keep bringing yourself back to yourself and understanding why you want to show up this way, why this matters to you, because then it's just going to lead you to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. One day, after you've shown up intentionally over and over again, eventually you're going to get to a point where you finally are where you want to be.